All right, let's watch this exchange between Piers Morgan and this blonde lady and talk about it.
Be clear, you just said to me you use the N word regularly. In what context? Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be
She
appropriate
uses
to
it
use the
about
N
black
word?
people.
When would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
Well, do you understand that makes you a despicable human being?
I guess so. I don't really care. I mean,
Okay, so this lady says she says nigger a lot. She uses it whenever she wants with abandon. And Piers Morgan says, well, you do know that makes you a racist, right? And she says, well, I guess so. And he says, you do know that makes you a despicable person, right? And she says, well, I guess so. I don't care. But that's the wrong answer. The wrong answer isn't, well, I don't care. The wrong answer is that Piers Morgan, you're full of it. You're full of it. What he means by racism is that because this lady uses the N-word with abandon whenever she wants, that means she hates black people. That's what he means. By the term racist, he means that she hates other people. And that is such a red herring. To be a racist doesn't mean you hate other people groups. It means you recognize that there are differences between people groups. And you don't want your people group getting mixed up with another group. If Piers Morgan didn't have such disdain for racism, oh, it makes you such a deplorable, despicable human being, then maybe Britain wouldn't be like it is, which is not British anymore. Britain has been swamped with other races. And they have proven over and over again that they do not share the same values. They do not share the same religion. They don't share the same views. They don't share the same morals as British folk. British people have been white Christians since St. Augustine was sent over there by the Pope to convert them. Maybe even earlier. But that is what has shaped Britain for centuries. The Christian religion, the Christian morals, all our concepts of rights and laws and common law comes from Britain. The Magna Carta, 1215, signed by King John to ensure the rights of the people. That's all from Britain. The philosophies that informed the Constitution of the United States and the Declaration of Independence, that's all from Britain. That philosophy of law and jurisprudence and governance is what undergirds the political infrastructure of the greatest country on earth, which is the United States, and which is where so many people want to go. Everybody's dying to get in. And so being a racist doesn't mean you hate other races or some despicable person. It means that you recognize there are differences between people groups. And this is something that has been noticed by other groups for years. You can read, well, not just for years, but for centuries. You can read accounts of explorers going around the world, not just white people. How about Ibn Khaldun, who went around the world and talked about the differences between people groups, and he had nothing nice to say. Nothing nice to say about sub-Saharan Africans. Nothing nice to say about them at all. And usually nobody does. Chinese don't like black people. Japanese don't necessarily like black people. Why is that? Do they hate them? Or do they just recognize that there's differences between black people and just about everybody else on the planet? And if you don't recognize these differences and you just let people are people, it's just a people thing, you're gonna lose your civilization. And this is what has happened to the West. The white people of the West, in America, in Canada, in Europe, Australia, have been brainwashed into thinking, well, everybody's equal. Everybody's equal. We're all the same. We're all people. And they have had their civilization snatched out from under them. Their law-abiding Christian civilization snatched out from right under them. And it's all because of people like Piers Morgan who say, well, you're a racist. That makes you despicable. No, buddy. Nobody. It makes you a realist, Piers Morgan. It makes you a realist.